Lady C exposes Harry and Meghan's neighbours' disdain to contact them, making Sussex take earth. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moved to Montecito in California after they departed from royal duties, but Lady C has claimed they have struggled to fit in with their rich neighbours. Royal commentator Lady Colin Campbell, known as Lady C, has claimed that some of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's billionaire neighbours in LA don't want to touch the couple. Harry and Meghan relocated to the US after they stepped down from royal duties last year. The couple currently reside in Montecito, a luxurious community on the Californian coastline, known for being a celebrity hotspot. It was reported at the time that the Sussexes had bought their home for just over £10 million, but that its value had increased to over £100 million in the space of 9 months. However, speaking on her YouTube channel, royal commentator Lady C has claimed that the pair are yet to settle in with some of their rich neighbours. "Last night, I was at something in London with some very famous stars who have a place in Montecito. And of course, Meghan and Harry's names came up," she began. "And they told me what I have been told by other friends of mine, who know the Montecito scene or have places in Montecito. One of them said, and I quote, 'Everybody in Montecito hates them, actually her, they don't care that much about him, he's negligible. And the billionaires don't want to touch them, nobody wants to touch them.' This comes as the Sussexes, no longer committed to royal work, have begun to embrace their new celebrity lifestyles. A visit to New York where they were hosted by the city's mayor was shortly followed by the announcement that they had agreed to become impact partners at a sustainable investment firm. With an increasing number of commitments, this has led one commentator to suggest that the couple's bosses are becoming nervous that they are spreading themselves too thin. However, this hasn't prevented Meghan from reintegrating herself with US politics. The former Suits actress recently penned a letter to the US Congress under the title Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, where she called for paid parental leave across America. Is this proof Meghan Markle doesn't have a lot of political influence yet? In a move that apparently tracks with Meghan Markle's long-standing history of advocating for gender equity and humanitarianism, the Duchess of Sussex wrote an open letter to President Joe Biden and members of Congress in support of retaining paid parental leave in a sweeping infrastructure bill. For the cut, Meghan's letter acknowledged her privilege up front as a mother of two, and that, unlike many Americans, she and Prince Harry weren't confronted with the harsh reality of either spending those first few critical months with our baby or going back to work after the birth of their daughter, Lilibet. She then stated that her privilege should be extended to all parents of any income, concluding that paid leave should be a national right, guaranteed, accessible, and encouraged without stigma or penalty. Unfortunately for Meghan, and, more importantly, for parents across the US, the impact of her appeal to lawmakers might not be enough to deter the decision to ultimately cut the measure entirely. According to the Associated Press, as of October 29, paid parental leave appears to have been cut from the $1.75 trillion infrastructure package, though it will be tough to confirm its status until a finalized version goes to vote, per the New York Post. But does this also say anything about Meghan's political clout, or lack thereof? In their coverage, the Daily Mail seemed to argue that Meghan Markle's letter was a complete failure based on the decision to cut national paid parental leave out of the infrastructure bill, and that Meghan was somehow responsible for it all. In reality, however, the decision was solely hinged on lawmakers in Congress, not the appeal of a single person. Congress, not